and a very warm welcome to yet another interesting edition of the program CAC Weekly, a weekly program that keeps you abreast on the activities and the achievements of the Corporate Affairs Commission. My name is Amina Jibril. Now, coming up on the program CAC Weekly, CAC unveils Nigerian company with the biggest share capital in history. Also, Senate Commerce Committee applauds CAC reform initiatives. Plus, CAC continues customer sensitization campaign across the country. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
It has been a very, very pleasant experience because this is the very first day. And I came here after 2 o'clock and I'm now going home with my LLP certificate. This is unprecedented in the history of Nigeria. There is no organization that I know in the history of our country that has this level of efficiency. So I am very, very happy. I'm very, very proud of this. And I want Nigerians to know that Corporate Affairs Commission is now a very, very modern organization. Everything they have used is based on technology. I was in the office of the SA to the Registrar General on IT, and I could see the communications that have gone through, all of it wireless, and it culminated in the production of a hard copy certificate of incorporation.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. We start off with the efforts being made to enhance userability on the company's registration portal, the CRP. In accordance with its resolve to keep the customers abreast with developments around the Commission and to further improve userability on the company's registration portal, the CRP, the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, has held a stakeholders forum in Lokoja, Kogi State. The forum was in line with the earlier commitments given by the Registrar General Alhaji Garba Abubakar to ensure that stakeholders were made to, amongst others, fully understand the workings of the CRP. The Registrar General had equally stated that in view of the challenges the new registration model may pose to some less tech-savvy customers, the Commission, in collaboration with the CRP software developer Oasis Management Company Limited, would visit the 36 states of the Federation to ensure that customers were adequately sensitized on the workings of the registration module. Speaking during an engagement with the stakeholders in Lokoja, the Registrar General, represented by Dr. Zakari Alamis Iga, said the forum was aimed at identifying and resolving practical challenges encountered by the customers while interfacing with the CRP. He therefore enjoined the participant to always read guidelines for registration, which was made available on the website, and ensure full understanding before proceeding on registrations. Dr. Siga, who noted that the use of technology to receive and process applications was the only way forward for the Commission, also stressed the need for customers to always ensure the availability of what he called vibrant internet connectivity in their system to enable them process applications seamlessly. In her remark, the zonal head, CAC Lokoja, Margaret Olorunfemi, described the event as very apt and therefore applauded the Registrar General for organizing the event to particularly fill the polls of the customers and to resolve their challenges head-on. Speaking to CAC Weekly at the end of the forum, some participants applauded the Commission for organizing the event, which they said has greatly improved their understanding of the new system. While commending the foresight and zeal of the Registrar General to ensure that CAC operate in line with global best practice, the participants urged the Commission to redouble its efforts in the area of sensitization. Now, CAC Weekly reports that in accordance with the Registrar General's pledge, the technical team is currently traversing the length and breadth of the country to ensure that more users have better understanding of the workings of the CRP. Our esteemed viewers may recall that the Corporate Affairs Commission had on 3rd of January 2021 commenced the implementation of the CAMA 2020. Since then, it's been one reform or another for the CAC, which is considered today as one of the most improved government agencies. Over 90% of the services have been made available online via the company's registration portal, the CRP, and access granted to both accredited customers and interested members of the public. And now we move on to the efforts the present administration is making to ensure, amongst others, that the petroleum industry is fully transparent and efficient, as well as enhance the economic growth of the country. The Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) says the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has made history by becoming the company with the highest share in the country. The Registrar General of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Alhaji Garba Abubakar, revealed this in Abuja while presenting the certificate of incorporation of the company to President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House during the presentation ceremony, which was organized by the management of the NNPC Limited, headed by the company's Chief Executive Officer, Malam Mele Kyari.
We know for sure that after this event, a number of things will happen, which will make also further entrench the accountability and transparency the company must do under the provisions of the law, and also finally and ultimately deliver much more value to its shareholders, the teeming Nigerian population.
Alhaji Garba Abubakar, who told President Muhammadu Buhari that the company was registered electronically within 24 hours, added that it had an initial share capital of 200 billion naira.
This is one company that has the largest capitalization in the history of this country. It has been registered with an initial share capital of 200 billion. There is no existing company in Nigeria that has this share capital threshold.
Responding, President Muhammadu Buhari noted with delight the feat attained by the NNPC Limited and therefore charged the company to ensure that it was adequately capitalized. He pledged his continued support to the company, which he said was strategic to the economic development of the country, and therefore prayed for its success.
I congratulate the chairman and board of directors, including the chief executive officer and the CFO of the NNPC Limited, and expect from them nothing less than the realization of a global national oil company that this nation desires and deserves.
It would be recalled that President Muhammadu Buhari had on 16th August 2021 signed into law the Petroleum Industry Act 2021. Section 53, subsection 1 of the Petroleum Industry Act 2021 requires the Minister of Petroleum Resources to cause for the incorporation of the NNPC Limited within 6 months of the enactment of the Act, in consultation with the Minister of Finance on the nominal shares of the company. It would also be recalled that the Registrar General Alhaji Garba Abubakar had earlier revealed that the CAC completed the registration of the NNPC Limited on 22nd September 2021. While we say kudos and best wishes to the NNPC Limited, we move on to our next report, which talks about more accolades for the CAC and its reform initiatives. Now, the Senate Committee on Trade and Investment has applauded the reform initiatives being implemented by the Registrar General of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Alhaji Garba Abubakar. The chairman of the committee, Senator Francis Adenigba Fadahunsi, who gave the commendation in Kano when he led the committee in continuation of an oversight visit to the commission, noted with delight the commission's use of technology to drive its processes. Senator Fadahunsi further stressed that the use of technology was crucial to the success of the CAC and enjoined the Registrar General to ensure continued improvement in the Commission's processes. He pledged their continued support and cooperation with the Commission to enable it deliver on its mandate. Speaking earlier in a welcome address, the Registrar General, Alhaji Garba Abubakar, highlighted some of the reform initiatives and stressed that the 30-year-old CAC, which started its digitization journey in 2004 with electronic workflows with no updates for over 10 years was now almost reaching full digitization.
We have, because of decentralization, a lot of authority has been given to these hospitals to operate on their own in terms of registration services. Applications are now centrally filed electronically and are approved. Approval officers no longer have done. So the system randomly distributes the applications to anybody. Yes, regardless of the location. So all the documents are uploaded by the customer. So you review, if you are satisfied, you approve. There are certain applications that request escalation to the superior officer for review, where an approval officer is endowed as the objectives for it to be established, or because of certain laws that may have security implications. Such applications have to be escalated to a higher level officer to review. And because it's electronic, the higher level officer may not necessarily be in the same location with the approving officer. And as I was explaining, because of the online system, a lot of staff that were hitherto handling files or archiving documents or doing data entry, that work is no longer necessary. Because customers make their own entry. They upload these documents. We no longer create files for companies. Everything is stored electronically.
The Registrar General said the Commission was committed to ensuring that it competes favorably with its global peers, as well as deliver seamless service to customers both within and outside the country. And it's now celebration time as we bring on our next report.
May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you.
The management and staff of the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, have restated their unflinching support to the Registrar General as the Commission continues to roll out reform initiatives. The commitment was given during the presentation of a birthday card and prayer session for the Registrar General, Alhaji Garba Abubakar, who added a year on 7th October 2021. Presenting the card on behalf of the management and staff of the CAC, Mr. Oluwatoyin Abe, who is the Director and Corporate Trustees, expressed satisfaction with the leadership qualities of the Registrar General and his commitment to the improvement of the Commission.
Birthdays are special occasions, whether you celebrate or not. We are seeing what is happening around us, even all over the world. Life is becoming very shaky. So for you to witness this day is a grace.
Amen.
And we have to thank God on your behalf. For one thing or the other, your life affects us. And we stand in gap for other staff. So we are presenting to you. Next year you will receive a bigger card, maybe a bigger gift.
Amen.
Pray for more wisdom.
Amen.
Pray for more, what would I call it? Family understanding. Yes. And God will give you the grace.
Amen.
You will live long.
Amen.
You will get the fruits of your labor.
Amen.
The reform initiatives you are embarking upon.
We
are together.
Yes.
God Almighty will bring them to fruition.
Amen.
And it will benefit all of us.
Amen.
It will benefit this commission. It will benefit this country.
Amen.
I appreciate you. On behalf of all other members.
Congratulations, sir.
Responding, the Registrar General and CEO of the Commission, Alhaji Garba Abubakar, appreciated the gesture, which he said came as a big surprise, and therefore used the forum to reiterate his commitment to the service of the Commission and the nation in general. Prayers were also offered during the event.
My brother, the opportunity to be alive today. Many people did not wake up this morning. It's not that we are better than them. It's just through your grace, your rahmah. We pray for a long life so that we'll be able to achieve the desired objective that you have set for this commission. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على سيدنا مولانا محمد رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا نقيا وعملا متقبلا وشفاء من كل داء إياك اسمك ذي الجلال والإكرام المتقابل المتعالي.
Everything that he desires to do for each commission shall come to pass to the glory of God. In Jesus' name.
Company registration. To begin, reserve the company name that you intend to register and then proceed to click on Start Registration to begin. Step 1. Enter the details of the company. Click on Save and Continue. Step 2. Add the objects of the company. Click on Save and Continue. Step 3. Under Articles of Association, you can either create your own Articles of Association or simply adopt the default Articles of Association provided. You can also edit each part of the default Articles of Association to fit your company's purpose. Click on Save and Continue. Step 4. On the directors, enter the details of at least one director. If you want to hide your residential address from public record, click on the Hide Residential Address from Public Record toggle button. Click on Save and Continue. Step 5. Under Secretary, this requirement is optional for small companies and you may skip the step by clicking on the Click Here link button to proceed. However, if you wish to add a secretary, click on the Add Secretary button, enter the details of the secretary, and click on Save and Continue. Step 6. Under Statement of Issued Share Capital, add the share details and enter details of proprietor and click on Save and Continue. Note, you must allot the entire issued share capital. Step 7. On the persons with significant control, enter the particulars of the person with significant control of the company. Step 8. Under Statement of Compliance, if you are an applicant or an accredited agent other than a legal practitioner, fill in your details and click on Save and Continue, or you can skip this step. Under Document Upload, scan and upload all the documents labeled Yes under the If Required column, and where the documents labeled Optional applies to you, please scan and upload to avoid a query on your application. Click on Save and Continue to preview. Step 9. Preview your entries and if satisfied, click on the Proceed to Payment in order to make payment. Remember to remain on the remitter page after you have received a confirmation of payment. Step 11. After payment, you will be redirected to your dashboard where you will make payment for your stamp duty. After making payment, your application will enter the pending panel on your dashboard under registration. When your registration has been approved, your certificate will be automatically generated on your registered panel where you can download and print it. Registration of an incorporated trustee on the new CAC registration portal. In this video, you will learn how to register an association or incorporated trustee with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Let's begin. Step 1. Log on to pre.cac.gov.ng and log into your portal. If you do not have an account, click on Register on the top right corner of your screen to create an account. Step 2. On your dashboard, click on New Name Reservation. Pick Incorporated Trustees under Classification. Enter your proposed names. Pick New Incorporation as your reason for availability search. Click on Apply for Reservation Code button. This will bring up the Reservation Code application process page. Step 3. Pick the classification of your Association 1 and 2 and describe the association's classification. Ensure you fill all fields marked with a red asterisk and click on Save and Continue. Step 4. On the Constitution, specify the minimum or maximum number of trustees. Set the trustee tenure. Choose the custodian of the common seal. Choose the governing body of the association. State the application of funds. State how the account of the incorporated trustee will be kept, then click on Save and Continue. Step 5. Under Aims and Objectives, click on the Add Aims/Objectives button and state the aims or objectives of the association. Click the Add button, then click on Save and Continue. Step 6. On the trustee. You must add at least 2 trustees or more to proceed and ensure you add a secretary to the body of trustees. To add a secretary, pick and fill in the details of your designated secretary or a trustee who will also act as a secretary. If the secretary is a designated secretary only, click the box labeled Add as a Secretary Only after filling in the secretary's details. If a trustee will be acting as secretary, click the box labeled Add both Trustee and Secretary and click on Add Trustee and then click on Save and Continue. If you wish to hide the residential address of any of the trustees, click on the Hide Residential Address toggle button. Ensure you fill all fields marked with a red asterisk and click on Save and Continue. Step 7. On the document upload, if there are supporting documents which will facilitate your application for a reservation code, scan and upload here. Then click on Save and Continue to preview. Preview your entries, and if satisfied, click on Save and Continue to proceed to payment. You can now proceed to make a newspaper publication in at least one national daily and at least one local newspaper in local circulation in the locality where the association will be registered. Obtain and keep the hard copies of those publications. Registration. After your application for consent has been approved, log on to your dashboard and click on the reserved panel. Click the Start Registration button beside your reserved name. Step 1. Under meetings, you can add different types of meetings and specify the quorum for each. Add your meetings and click on Save and Continue. Step 2. Under Source of Income, add the sources of income of the association and click Save and Continue. Step 3. Under Publications, fill in the details of the first and second newspaper publications you made and click on Save and Continue. Step 4. On the document upload, scan and upload the document labeled Yes, and where the document labeled Optional applies to you, scan and upload, then click Save and Continue to preview. Preview your entries, and if satisfied, click on Save and Continue to proceed to payment. When your registration has been approved, your certificate will be automatically generated on your registered panel, where you can download and print.
And from CAC Weekly is congratulations to the Registrar General, and here's wishing him many more happy returns. And that's how we draw the curtain on this week's edition of the program CAC Weekly. We do hope you enjoyed watching. For comments and inquiries, please take advantage of our social media handles and our helpline. On Instagram and Facebook, it is Corporate Affairs Commission. Our email is cservice@cac.gov.ng. You could visit our website via www.cac.gov.ng. And our helplines are on the numbers 081 822-99016, 090-874-01598 or 090-874-01599 and 090-874-01600. Do join us next week for yet another interesting edition of the program. Same time, same station. From me, Amina Jabril, and the whole team here, it is bye for now.